Hey YouTubers, it is March the 8th, 2025, and thank y'all for watching. I get the pleasure of doing a video for Chris, and Chris is in Florida, the other end of Florida, and he has put a deposit down on this Sambar, Subaru Sambar. It is 4x4, 5-speed with extra low, with 36,000 miles. And it does have AC. AC was a must for Chris. And let's get started. This truck has super clear headlights. We have a little nick here where some surface rust is. And on this side here as well. Now that is all surface rust. Around the windshield is beautiful. The roof, the rubber, looks really good. There's no spots. Now you could take this and put some like Armor All stuff on it, wax the truck as well. We don't do that. We degrease it. Here is a spot of surface rust, and you could take some white out and touch this up. I do body work, so I'm just telling you something too that would make it look better and prolong it. Let me put this in here. Okay. And Chris, I'm going to fire it up, and when I do the video, so you can hear it. Now this truck don't have no rust here on the in the door here, and underneath here, no rust. That is some dirt built up there. No rust at all. Push these back down. Look at how clean. Look at the patina on the bolts here as well. The seat here is perfect. This truck has been very well maintained. The dash is in very good shape. Another thing, the headliner and all is spectacular. And no kind of seam rust back here. Behind all this, let me move that toolkit there. And there's no rust here along this seam here, which he had been researching about them, and he was worried, you know, no rust at all there. Look at the bolt there. Very good sign on this truck. Here is the frame. The frame is in very good shape. Underneath the truck, here's where your AC is and all. Here's where your front differential is, your fuel tank. Everything looks good under here. Here's your wheel here. That motor sounds spectacular. There is no dents here in the driver's side. Alright, let's go back here. Let me pull a key out of my pocket here so I can let the engine cover down. You can take that lettering off if you wanted to. And man, this is a 4-washer truck. Absolutely no rust around this engine cover. What I typically see, I like it when this right here is no rust. If that's probably the first place it's going to rust, because it'll hold whatever they've carried back here, and they don't clean it out good, it'll hold it around that rubber. So, with that being said, let's look here at the motor. That thing is white as a pin, alright? And there is your engine mount. It is not tore at all. We do replace and fix anything that needs to be done on the truck. I just wanted you to know that. So if it needs it, we will replace it. And this is your engine, the cover here, and you can see where that's has been spot welded there, so it don't make that noise like that. Good looking exhaust on this truck. No rust at all here. So I'm trying to do my best with one hand and holding the gimbal here, so let me close this up. Alright. Man, this is hard to do with one hand. I'm about to mess my key up. All right, no wonder it had got spun around backwards. Okay, let's look at the rear tailgate here. There's no dents in the tailgate. Now there is a small dent there at the tail light there below it, and does have the battery cover. Under here, no rust at all. Here. Now we do have a little surface rust there. That's where something has nicked it at some point. And go around the door here. We do have a little scuff there at the bottom of the door. And passenger seat is in really good shape. Now there's no rust back down there at all. There is some dirt back there. And just want to get him a good view of this truck here. And I'm going to back up some here and get you a little bit further view of it. This thing, it's even got the factory rubbers on top of the bed. And turn the AC on. Okay. AC is a must in Florida, he said. And we're in first gear. Going to second. Ooh. This truck here has plenty of power. And we're going to fourth gear. We're up to 75, 80 kilometers, 85, 90 kilometers, fourth gear. I'm going to put it in fifth. As we go through these S curves, this thing feels really well. Handles good. I'm taking these curves and stuff very well. That is like a stronger than an S curve there for sure. And the AC is not, I mean, it is not slowing this truck down, none, and it is extremely cold. And I could roll the window up. We've got a lot of wind out there today. I don't know if that's making it hard to hear me, but turn signals and all, which we do get these inspected, so it everything has to work on it. But I'm amazed at how well the AC is working. That is very nice. Okay, now I'm pulling down in this cover here. Now I'm going to back out, which I know it's not going to back out of here. I'm going to have to put it in four-wheel drive, so we're spinning. So, four-wheel drive. Yes, four-wheel drive works flawless. Now I'm going to leave the air conditioning off, and we're going to go up this hill here, and we're going to try put this truck in a bind on this hill here and see how well it does. First, second, third, we're at 50 kilometers. Fourth, we're at 60 kilometers. And now we're in fifth gear and we're climbing the hill here. We do have the AC on, and we're at 70 kilometers right now. And we're going up the hill here. So, and what we're going to do is in this S-shaped curve, we're going to slow it way down here. We're going to leave it in high gear and slow it down here. All right, we're down to right at 30 kilometers, 28 kilometers, and then we're going to pull this hill with the AC on. Wow. Now this thing's got some spunk in it. Very well does. We're up to 50 kilometers here. That's quite unusual in fifth gear pulling this hill here, AEC don't put a strain on this truck. This truck just runs very well. So I'm proud to say that here. And we got 60 kilometers. That's very unusual going up this hill. This is a steep grade hill here. And another thing here is, turn in here. Now I'm going to put it back in neutral. Another thing is, this is very well noted. There's 2 or 3, and you can see where there's more stickers has been on here. So you know it's been maintained as well. I have noticed, you know, on these trucks that are nice, they have the stickers on there when they've changed the oil and all. Which when we get them, you know, we fully service them. If it needs something, we fix it. You know, you don't want to replace stuff if it don't need it, because you can't beat the factory parts. But if it needs it, we do it, for sure. We're not going to cut no slack there. And Chris, if you've got any questions, you've got my number. Give me a call. This is Justin, and thank you for your business. We look forward to getting you this truck and making your day. Thank you very much.